So another update. Like I said, I was up late last night doing some measuring, and I found some things that won't work. For instance, the width between this bucket and this table is not enough to accommodate that hump where the gas comes in, so I'm going to have to figure out something like that. There's a lot of stuff I know that'll look good in here, even though I've measured everything out, like the wheel well and between the ribs on the ceiling, but you know, it's not a perfect square, so I'm still working on that. One thing I did last night when I went out and measured is I found out how far back the first rib started in the van, you know, the measurement, and how wide it was between those ribs, middle to middle. And what I bought, and I can't show you a picture of it because I don't have it yet, but I got an industrial looking towel rack, and it's basically made from, you know, pipe, and it looks super industrial, and it's solid, you know, iron, and I think that'll do really well. So I got a 26-inch towel bar that I'm waiting on to hang my clothes on to leave this floor space free. Uh, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. I got some puck LED lights because I had some warm white track lights I got for around the van. You know, lighting in a small space is really important. Oh, let's see, what else? Those clothes won't be there, so I'm going to leave 2 open spaces for whatever else I need, because once I'm in there, and I might not realize I need some extra space. Let's see, there's something else I wanted to say. I can't remember what it was. Hold on. Oh, it's gone. Whatever I wanted to say, it's gone. Okay, well, I just want to let you know that that is something I'm doing. And I bought a new cooler because I had this big one as just stuff I had, you know. And then I measured between now where I know the wheel well is, and I realized I need a smaller cooler, and it'll be more efficient because this one was, like I said, one I had. I actually stole it from my mom. So I bought a cooler. Oh, and I also bought some little teeny tiny clay pots. I mean tiny. I mean they're like, you know, they're like this wide and like this tall. They're like tiny. And I got some air plants, and I plan to glue some magnets on those little pots, and I'm going to put them around the windows of my side doors. So when I'm sitting here at my desk, you know, and I'm looking ahead, well, they'd be a lot closer, obviously, but I'll see little plants, and then I can open up my doors and have my little air plants get some light. So I'm really excited. And, yeah, realizing now that it's going to be hard to open that top drawer because it's almost going to be level with the ceiling. So little things here and there. As you can see, I pulled this thing back out, and I realized if it works, then this can be my kitchen. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually put some brackets on here, you know, like those countertops that extend and fold. That's what I want to do here. If I, you know, if I go right here and put a piece of wood across, and then or even like this, and I can mount it on there, then when I open up my back doors, I can have a pop-up table, right? And I've got a cord, as you saw in the other video, that runs there. I can have my inverter. I plan on, you know, that'll get organized, but I want to put pots and stuff in there. And, you know, I got my dolly, and I got my water, and so I could have, you know, I bought a burner for my inverter, a 750-watt burner, for $10 on Amazon. And maybe I can paint the back, put a piece of sheet stainless on there, something like a backsplash paint, a cheap paint, and laminate, you know, whatever. And yeah, and I figured also I got a tea kettle, so if I could heat up some water on that table, you know, put it in there, you know, it's going to be higher off the ground because it'll be in the van, and maybe get some magnets and a tarp with the doors kind of ajar, and I could have a shower. uh, so, you know, in the beginning at least, like maybe I'll get to the point where I'm like, hey, I love community and I want to go to the gym and shower, and I would probably be better to do that. But what if I'm in the wilderness, or what, you know, when you first start out, I want to have everything I need almost completely sustainable, like almost completely independently. Like, yeah, I got to go to the grocery store and stuff like that. But other than that, I want to be like, until I figure things out. Like, I just thought of the other day that I could throw away my garbage at public parks or at fast food parking lots. I didn't think of that before. I was like, oh my God, where am I going to throw my garbage? Where am I going to throw my kitty litter? So, like I said, it's always, this is a nice viewpoint of my house, my would-be house. This, yeah. So another thing I'm thinking of doing is I got my two cat carriers. They both do fit in one technically, but I need two. And I think this pink one, it's super cute and it's pink, but I think if I painted it gray, like the kind of the theme, I'm going for like a gray kind of like pseudo, not Western, but like a gray, ashy kind of tan, gray and tan kind of look in there. And if I got pink and blue and black and pink and I got those. Say if I got my cats hanging outside my van and I put these out there for them if they want to hide. If I got a pink, I got a pink cat carrier sitting outside a van, it's gonna draw a little more attention. And I don't know if that's overdoing it, but I'm thinking of just painting. I got a can of this nice off black gray paint, and I'm thinking as much of a pain in the ass it's gonna be to take all the shit out of here. Excuse my language. I want to paint this gray too. I want to make it where, like DJ Chrome was saying in his city in Van City, van life. He was saying, when you have the doors of your van open, you want it to look, presentable. Now it's not gonna look perfect. I still got milk crates with toilet paper in it, but I'll have my little plants on the doors, and I want it to look nice. From all respects, like. I want to get the windows tinted, and I want to make these covers to make the windows black out. So, I just want it to look nice. Not for me, but I mean practically, and for me, of course. So that is where I am, and not sure if I'm keeping the bike yet. I do love biking, but I find that when I'm urban exploring, especially down south, you just see so much cool stuff, like statues and vines and like voodoo stuff. I mean, you see all kinds of cool stuff, down there. I know. So, and when you're on a bike, you miss all that. Bike is more for like travel. Like, oh, I could drive, but I'm gonna take my bike. At least for me. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love my bike. Like, I always tell people I could carve a turkey with the tires on my bike while I was riding it. Like, I love riding my bike. Like, I am a master. I'm a master on flat ground. No hands, but not sure, because I would have to find some kind of stealth way of mounting it so it looked like a generator. I don't know. I'd have to think of something. And then I'd have to put it on the back, and I don't want it on the top. And it's such a nice bike, though. I just painted that, and that tire's messed up, though, so that doesn't have it going for it. I love Trek, by the way. Treks are, if you just like to go hard and you don't know if you're going to be in the urban areas or in the rural area, get a Trek, man. They are sick. And the price used to be like $700 for these bikes. I got one for like $300, like no joke. And yeah, I'm looking into getting a spare tire. I haven't checked yet. I know on a lot of Ford trucks they got that little cable underneath where you can lower it, and I gotta check and see if mine has one. I'm guessing it might, or it has a space for it. So that'll be out of sight. Really enjoying the hole in my roof right now since I don't have a fan in it. It's like a nice little sunroof. I really like it. I had fun out there today. And yeah, there's my cat getting used to the layout. It's obviously going to be a shock no matter what, but I plan on slowly moving in even while I'm still here, so they can really, so by the time it's I hand over my keys, I can just be like, we're good, So, okay, well, I'm lonely and bored, so I wanted to talk to you guys and make this video because the mechanic said I should document what I'm doing, even though I'm not that sort. So, hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, bye.